Most of you, or many of you, know of my obsession of the soul and the body and their connection and how they work together, sometimes well and sometimes not so well. So this first poem is from A Commerce of Moments, and it's called The Limp, precisely because of that way we journey, sometimes not in full harmony, the soul and the body. So, and the word posada appears in the poem, which I'm sure most, if not all of you know. It's an inn, a place for travelers to stop by and spend the night, usually not more than one night. The Limp. Between posada and posada, we limp sideways, graceless in our unknowing. We should have watched where the lamb strayed, listened to the creak of the sheep gate, portent of our bedroom door. We tossed our sheets too promptly. The moon face dropped its loneliness, cheek first on the pillow, and the soul nuzzled back. I will bind my left foot to your right. Some nights the body sleeps at the foot of the bed. Are you shocked? It snores, purrs, reminds us of an opossum on the road for whom we swerve or not. Either way, something is forever changed. The thrush we would have blinded with our headlamps twitches right. Our tire marks open riddles out of rain, and nay say, yea say river for the next car. Because of this, they, and not we, have splattered mud against fair ankles, long-limbed, iridescent pedestrians. Forever will her shadow haunt us. Ah, wake up, my kind, beloved body. With our limp, we tip the fickle balance. So it's a journey, and in the journey, I picked out, I think, of three things that we learn in the journey, or that I learned. And number one is the first feeling of rush. The journey starts in a rush. In birth, you start out, only to find out that a lot of life has to do with wait. You wait for this and you wait for that. And the last truth is that we always arrive. We don't know where or when exactly, but we always arrive. Those three things came together in this next poem, and this one is from Falling to Ashes, and it's called Nightlife. The moon dissolves in mist and flower. The window balances the outside dark against a single lamp, and underneath a rose. Some nights I know three things: the being rush, bone sequence, hide and blood, bliss of these rudiments from them to make a life. And then some slower things, the being weight, a portal, a mouthful, an ache, the knob that clicks comes loose, the hinge that stalls holds hard. Pause, pause. The evening brings the undisguised of things, the bow tie stars, the myrtle crook still blooming beside the drive. The moonlight satisfies the glow of what I know. The being pluck, the toughest being of all. Out of the garden lush, 10,000 reds, 10,000 fickle golds, toadstools on grass. At last the unequal rose climbs on the bow blade clip, as summer sees. I do not fear the many from which I come. I do not fear the many to which I go. Some nights a single look for everything I lose, a single hope by which I'll candle back. A nipple drips its moon, the moonbeam dries, lip born into a child. Between the moon and the rose is the hourglass.